Welcome back to APBA Baseball and Great Teams of the Past. This is season number 3, and this is the start of week number 2. Season 3 featuring 9 teams from 1931 to 1946. And today on the tabletop, we have the 1946 Boston Red Sox visiting the 1940 Cincinnati Reds. In week 1, both the Red Sox and Reds split their opening series. The Red Sox 2-2 against the Washington Senators, the Reds 2-2 against the Philadelphia Athletics. You see the Yankees and the Dodgers tied atop the standings at 3-1. The 34 Detroit Tigers will get their season started here in week number 2. The Dodgers are the team with the bye here in week 2. The 46 Red Sox, they went 104, 50, and 2. They lost the World Series that year to the St. Louis Cardinals. The Reds won 100 games. They went 153 and 2. They would win the World Series against the Detroit Tigers in 1940. Let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting Red Sox. Leading off and playing right field, it's George Metkovich. The shortstop, Johnny Pesky. In left field, it's Ted Williams. Batting cleanup and playing second base, Bobby Doerr. First baseman's Rudy York. Center fielder is Dom DiMaggio. Third baseman, Rip Russell. Behind the plate, it's Hal Wagner. And the starting pitcher for the Red Sox today is Joe Dobson. Dobson went 13-7 with a 3.24 ERA in 1946. In week 1, he suffered the loss, gave up 3 runs and 7 hits in 8 innings. Starting lineup for the Reds, leading off and playing third base, it's Billy Werber. Second baseman, Lonnie Frey. Right fielder is Ivo Goodman. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, Frank McCormick. The catcher is Ernie Lombardi. In center field is Harry Kraft. The left fielder is Mike McCormick. And the shortstop is Billy Myers. And the starting pitcher for the Reds, Jim Turner. Turner, 14-7, 2.89 ERA in 1940. In week 1, Turner had a no decision, gave up 2 runs and just 3 hits in 7 innings. So here we go, Red Sox and the Reds. Let's play ball. Leading off for Boston in the top of the first, it is George Metkovich. Metkovich, 294 average in the first opening series of the season. Went 5 for 17, hit a home run. Stands in against Jim Turner. Metkovich gets things started by hitting a ground ball right back at the pitcher. Jim Turner has it. He throws to first for the first out. That brings to the plate Johnny Pesky. Pesky fourth in the MVP voting in 1946. In week 1, Pesky hit .235, 4 hits in 17 at-bats. And Pesky here, ground ball right side, fielded by the second baseman Lonnie Frey. Over to first, 2 away. And here is Ted Williams. Williams in week 1, 313 average, 5 for 16 at the plate, had a couple doubles. It was the MVP in 1946, hit .342 that year. Ted Williams with 2 outs, he draws a walk. So the Red Sox have a base runner with 2 outs. Bobby Doerr comes to the plate. Doerr, 385 average, 5 hits and 13 at-bats, hit 2 homers in week number 1. He was third in the MVP voting in 1946, so the Red Sox had the winner in Williams and the third and the fourth place finisher. So here's Bobby Doerr, 2 outs, runner on, and Doerr will line a base hit into the outfield. Ted Williams will go to second base, and there are runners on first and second with 2 outs for Rudy York. York had the best week 1 for the Red Sox, hit .400, 6 for 15 at the plate. Can the Red Sox turn this into a real 2-out rally? We shall see. Rudy York. Nope, pops it up. Infield pop-up. The second baseman, Lonnie Frey, calls for it. He has it. Side retired. 2 runners left on. Here are the Reds in the bottom of the first. Billy Werber leads things off. Werber, just 2 hits and 16 at-bats in week 1. One of them was a home run. And Joe Dobson gets things started with a strikeout. Down goes Werber. That'll bring up Lonnie Frey. He had just 2 hits in 14 at-bats, 143 average. The Reds did not hit well in week 1, a 164 team average. Here is Frey. Fly ball into right field. No problem. George Metcavich has it, 2 outs. That'll bring up Ivel Goodman. Goodman 2 for 13, a 154 average. Did have a home run in week 1. And he hits a ground ball at the shortstop. Johnny Pesky, who fields it, throws to first, side retired. 1-2-3 inning for Joe Dobson. Go to the second, no score. Dom DiMaggio will lead things off for the Red Sox. DiMaggio, 3 hits and 15 at-bats, 1 home run in week 1, but that's good for a 200 average. And DiMaggio hits it well into right field, but it's going to die at the warning track. Ivo Goodman has it, 1 out. Here is Rip Russell, the third baseman. Russell, 3 hits, 15 at-bats, 200 average in week 1. And Russell, ground ball left side. Billy Myers has it. Throws to first, but his throw is offline. It pulls Frank McCormick off the bag. Rip Russell is safe on the throwing error. So the Red Sox have a runner on with 1 out for Hal Wagner. Wagner, 3 hits, 15 at-bats, 200 average. A couple of doubles in week 1. And Wagner puts a ball up the middle. It's good for a base hit. Rip Russell will stop at second. And once again, the Red Sox have runners on first and second, this time with 1 out. Brings up the pitcher, Joe Dobson. Dobson does not have many hits on his card. He has a lot of strikeouts. So Joe Dobson's going to look to bunt things over, see if George Metcavich can do anything. Dobson fouls 1 away. Dobson can't get the bunt down, pops it up. Ernie Lombardi, the catcher, has it. The runners will have to stay put. So, 2 outs now. Back to the top of the order, George Metcavich, 0 for 1 today. And nothing here. Come back to the pitcher. Turner has it. Goes to first. And the Red Sox, for the second straight inning, leave 2 runners on base. Still no score heading to the bottom of the second. Frank McCormick will lead things off, the cleanup hitter for the Reds. McCormick, a dreadful week 1. He went 0 for 15 at the plate. Still searching for his first hit of the season. Well, the good news for McCormick, not a hit, but he is on base. He draws a leadoff walk. So Joe Dobson gives up his first base runner. And that'll bring up Ernie Lombardi. Lombardi, 267 average, 4 for 15, had a home run in week number 1. And Lombardi, shallow fly ball to right. George Metcavich rushes in. He makes the catch. 1 out. Here's Harry Kraft. Kraft had the top average for the starters in week 1. He 4 hits and 14 at-bats, 286 average. Had a couple of doubles. This time, we have another walk. Joe Dobson, his second walk of the inning. Now the Reds have runners on first and second. Just 1 out. Mike McCormick comes to the plate. McCormick, 3 hits, 12 at-bats in week 1, 250 average. Comebacker to the pitcher. Dobson has it. He throws to second. Pesky on to first. Double play. So, well, another half inning where 2 runners get on base, but once again, nobody scores. And we go to the third, still 0-0. Johnny Pesky to lead things off. 0 for 1 today for the Red Sox. Fly ball to right. Ivo Goodman takes a few steps to his right, and he makes the catch. 1 out. Here comes Ted Williams again, MVP in 1946. This was his first year back after spending 3 years in World War II. So 3 years away, he comes back, he hits .342 with 38 home runs. Amazing. Walked his first time up. This time, Williams, well, Turner's not giving him anything to hit. He walks again. So here comes Bobby Doerr. Runner on first, 1 out. Doerr singled his first time up. And Doerr slices one into right field. Goodman's going to have to chase after it. Ted Williams will go from first to third. Bobby Doerr has his second base hit of the game. Red Sox have runners at the corners with 1 out. Doerr, team best now, 7 hits on the season and 15 at-bats. So here comes Rudy York, 0 for 1 today. 400 in week 1. And deep fly ball to center. It's back. Going to stay in the park. Harry Kraft will make the catch. Ted Williams will tag up. He will score the opening run on a sacrifice fly. So 1-0 Red Sox here in the top of the third. All right, 2 outs. Runner on first for Dom DiMaggio. 0 for 1 today. And a would-be double play ball, but there's already 2 outs, so Billy Myers has it. They get the third out. We go to the bottom of the third. Red Sox score first on the Rudy York sacrifice fly. Here's Billy Myers to lead things off. Myers, just 1 for 12 at the plate in week 1. That's an .083 average. Hit just .202 in 1940. And Dobson strikes him out. And that'll bring the pitcher, Jim Turner, to the plate. Turner did go 1 for 2 at bat in his first appearance. This time, however, weak ground ball. Left side, Rip Russell charges, picks it up, throws to first in time for the second out. Back to the top of the order for the Reds. Here is Billy Werber. He struck out his first time up. And Werber was a 33. He gets to roll in his second column. Did have 12 home runs in 1940. Did have a home run in week number 1. This time, ball hit into left center field. It rolls to the wall. Billy Werber has himself a double. First hit of the game for the Reds. So Werber is on second with 2 outs. Here's Lonnie Frey, 0 for 1 today. And then Dobson strikes him out to end the inning. We've played 3 full innings. That's 1-0 Red Sox. Rip Russell leads off here in the top of the fourth. All right, we got that straight away. Russell reached base on an error his last time up. He will lead off here in the top of the fourth, 1-0 Red Sox. Russell, fly ball to right. Ivo Goodman has it, 1 away. Now Hal Wagner. He has a single today. This time, ground ball to the first baseman, Frank McCormick, who takes it himself, 2 outs. Here's Joe Dobson. Popped up an attempted sacrifice earlier. This time, Dobson gets good contact. He puts a ball in the hole. It will make its way to right field. Joe Dobson has a base hit, 4th of the game for the Red Sox. Runner on first, 2 outs for George Metkovich. He is 0 for 2. Turner strikes him out to end the inning. Boston leads 1-0. They've left 6 runners on base in the first 4 innings. Ivo Goodman to lead off the bottom of the 4th for the Reds. 0 for 1 today. He'll hit a ground ball to the first baseman, Rudy York. He'll take it himself. 1 out. Frank McCormick walked his first time up. 0 for 15 this season. And ground ball to short. Johnny Pesky bobbles it. Can't make the play. That's an E6. McCormick is aboard on the error. Runner on first, 1 out. Here's Ernie Lombardi. Lombardi puts the ball up the middle. Doran Pesky can't get to it. It's into center field. He's got a base hit. McCormick goes to second base. First and second, 1 out. Here's Harry Kraft. He walked his first time up. Harry Kraft with the 66. He gets to roll in his second column. 6 home runs in 1940. Not a home run, but he puts one into left center field. Frank McCormick will score from second. They're going to send Ernie Lombardi as well. Ernie Lombardi. Williams throws to Pesky. Pesky's throw in time. They throw out Ernie Lombardi trying to score. Harry Kraft does tie it up with the double. McCormick scores, but Lombardi is out at home, 7-6-2. And now there are 2 outs and a runner on second base. Again, Kraft's double does tie the game at 1. Here's Mike McCormick, 0 for 1 today. McCormick puts one over the shortstop head. It's in for a hit. Oh, actually, I'm looking at the wrong page here. Let me hold on for a second. McCormick puts it over the right side, over the second baseman's head, Bobby Doerr. They are going to send Harry Kraft. He will score, and the Reds have taken a 2-1 lead. So Mike McCormick, the go-ahead RBI. Runner on, 2 out. Billy Myers struck out his first time up. And he will pop it up. Third baseman Rip Russell comes in, calls for it. He has it side retired, but the Reds score twice and now lead 2-1. Top of the 5th, the Red Sox. Johnny Pesky leads off. He is 0 for 2. And hits a sharp line drive into center field, but catchable, and Harry Kraft has it for the first out. That brings the plate. Ted Williams has walked twice. 313 this season. Ground ball to the first baseman, Frank McCormick. Takes it himself, 2 outs. Here's Bobby Doerr, 2 for 2 today, 7 for 15 on the season. And well hit ball to center field. Harry Kraft is going to have to chase it down. Diving catch. Harry Kraft has it. Great catch for the third out. Doerr is retired. And that ends top of the 5th. Leading off the bottom of the 5th, the Reds come to the plate with a 2-1 lead. It'll be the pitcher, Jim Turner, who is 0 for 1. Turner fly ball to right. Metcalf has it. 1 out. Top of the order for the Reds. Billy Werber has struck out and hit a double. This time bounces one back to the pitcher. Dobson has it. Throws to first. 2 away. And here's Lonnie Frey. 0 for 2. Struck out his last time up. Ground ball to short. Pesky has it. Throws to first. In time. After giving up a couple of runs the previous inning, this one, Joe Dobson, 1, 2, 3. We go to the 6th. The Red Sox come up, trailing 2-1. 5, 6, 7 hitters. It'll be Rudy York to get things started. York had a sacrifice fly in the 3rd inning for the Red Sox only run. This time, York fly ball to left. Mike McCormick has it. 1 away. Dom DiMaggio's 0 for 2. Fly ball to center. Kraft has it. 2 outs. And now Rip Russell, 0 for 2, reached base on an error his first time up. Ground ball to the third baseman, Billy Werber. Fires over first. Side retired, 1-2-3 inning for Jim Turner. Go to the bottom of the 6th. Reds coming to bat, leading 2-1. 3, 4, 5 hitters, starting with Ivo Goodman. He is 0 for 2 today. Dobson strikes him out. Here is Frank McCormick. Again, still looking for his first hit of the season, but has reached base twice. Once on a walk, once on an error. This time, ground ball back to the pitcher. Dobson throws to first for the 2nd out. Ernie Lombardi is 1 for 2. A single last time up. This time, ground ball to the third baseman, Rip Russell, throws across the diamond in time for the 3rd out. And that is the end of the 6th inning. We go to the 7th. Cincinnati still leads 2-1. Hal Wagner leads off. He has one of the Red Sox 4 hits today. He's 1 for 2. This time, though, grounder to the second baseman, Lonnie Frey. That's the 1st out. Here's the pitcher, Joe Dobson. Dobson has given up just 2 runs and 4 hits to this point. It's the top of the 7th. The Red Sox trail by 1. Dobson's not a good hitter. Did have a single last time up, though. And the Red Sox bullpen is not very good. But Dobson's only at him as he's not great either. So, sure, Dobson, your day is done. The Red Sox will go to a pinch hitter here. It will be Leon Culberson. And Culberson, he draws a walk. So, runner on first, 1 out. Here's George Metcalf. Pops it up. Shortstop Myers moves over, makes the catch. 2 outs. Johnny Pesky is 0 for 3 today. Can he keep this inning going? He does not. Ground ball right side. Frey scoops it up, tosses it to first for the 3rd out. 7th inning stretch, and the Red Sox need a new pitcher. It will be Jim Bagby. Jim Bagby Jr. Jim Bagby Sr. was a star in season number 2, part of the winning 1920 Cleveland Indians. Now, many years later, his son, part of the 1946 Boston Red Sox. Bagby Pitched 1 inning in week 1. No hits, no runs, survived a couple walks. Six, seven, eight hitters for the Reds here in the bottom of the 7th. Harry Kraft leads off. Kraft tied the game with an RBI double in the 4th. Also drew a walk. Pops it up. Johnny Pesky has it. 1 out. Now Mike McCormick. He is 1 for 2. He drove in the go-ahead run with a single in the 4th inning. Fly ball into center. And the catch is made. That's 2 outs. Billy Myers is 0 for 2. And Billy Myers has a base hit. He puts one into left center field. He's got a single, the Reds' 5th hit of the game. That'll bring us to the pitcher, Jim Turner. 2 outs, he'll be swinging away. He makes contact, but lazy fly ball to left. Ted Williams will make the catch. And we go to the 8th. Cincinnati still leads 2-1. 3, 4, 5 hitters for the Red Sox. Ted Williams, 0 for 1 at the plate, walked his first 2 times up. And Jim Turner strikes out Ted Williams. There's Bobby Doerr, 2 for 3 today. 2 of the Red Sox 4 hits. Ground ball to short. It's through Billy Myers' legs. That is an E6. Bobby Doerr is on board. Runner on first, 1 out. Rudy York, 0 for 2. Sacrifice fly for Boston's only run in the 3rd inning. And Rudy York with a 66. He had 17 home runs in 1946. Can he get one here and put Boston ahead? He does not, but he doubles down the right field line. Bobby Doerr, are they going to send him? They are not. Bobby Doerr will stay put at third base. But Rudy York comes through with a big double, and now there are runners on second and third. 1 out for Dom DiMaggio. DiMaggio is 0 for 3 today. RBI chances here. He did have 6 of them in week number 1. Here's a chance for 1 or 2 more. Fly ball to center. It's shallow, though. Harry Kraft runs in. Bobby Doerr is not going to be able to tag up. He'll have to stay at third. Now there are 2 outs. Still runners second and third. So DiMaggio couldn't do it. Can Rip Russell do it? He is 0 for 3 today. Still looking for his first RBI of the season. No, fly ball to left. Mike McCormick will make the catch. Boston strands 2 more runners. That's now 9 runners left on base for the Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the 8th. There's Billy Werber, 1 for 3 with a double. Fly ball to center. Dom DiMaggio chases it down, makes the catch for the first out. Lonnie Fry is 0 for 3. And Bagby strikes him out for the second out. There's Ivo Goodman, 0 for 3. And he'll pop one up into shallow right. George Metkovich will race in and make the catch. A 1-2-3 inning for Bagby. And we are now in the 9th inning. Last chance for the Red Sox. 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Boston, both teams with 5 hits today. Red Sox 1 run on 5 hits. Reds 2 runs on 5 hits. Hal Wagner has 1 of the Red Sox hits. He is 1 for 3 today as he leads off. And he hits a ground ball to short. Billy Myers makes this play. 1 out. That'll bring us to the pitcher's spot, so Jim Bagby will sit, and they will bring up Tom McBride. Bride hit .301 in limited action in 1946. This is his first at-bat of the season here. So McBride 1 out, nobody on. And McBride rolls an 11. He gets to roll in his second column. He did not have any home runs in 1946, but a lot of chances for an extra base hit here. And yes, McBride puts one in the right center field gap. He will make his way to second base with a double. So the tie and run is on second base with 1 out. Back to the top of the order where George Metkovich is 0 for 4. Reds have the bullpen up. See if Jim Turner can close this one out. Metkovich, first base is open. They walk Metkovich. Now there are runners on first and second with 1 out. Here's Johnny Pesky, who is 0 for 4. After that walk, Jim Turner's day is done. They're going to go to the pen, and they're going to call for Joe Beggs. .12-3, 2.00 ERA in 1940. Beggs has pitched in 2 games in week 1, 2 innings. He did give up 1 run. But he is the best arm in the Cincinnati bullpen. So save opportunity here. He faces the situation, runners on first and second, 1 out. Hard to line up coming up for Boston. Here's Johnny Pesky, who's 0 for 4. Slow roller left side. Billy Werber charges in, picks it up, fires to first in time to get Johnny Pesky. But both base runners do move up a base. So now runners on second and third. And Ted Williams comes to the plate. He is 0 for 2 today with 2 walks. If this was real life, we'd call for an intentional walk, I'm sure. But we don't do that here. We roll the dice and see what happens. Ted Williams, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Tying run on third. Go ahead run on second. Can Ted Williams do it? After all that, Ted Williams walks anyway. So now the bases are loaded for Bobby Doerr, Boston's best hitter so far this season, 7 for 17. He's driven in 7 runs and hit a couple home runs. He's got the bases loaded with 2 outs. Joe Beggs with the pitch. And Doerr hits it right back to the pitcher. Beggs has it, throws to first for the 3rd out. That is the ball game. Final score, the 1940 Cincinnati Reds 2, the 1946 Boston Red Sox 1. The Reds 2 runs on 5 hits. They made 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. The Red Sox 1 run on 6 hits. They made 1 error. The Red Sox left 12 runners on base. Cincinnati improves to 3-2 this season. The Red Sox drop to 2-3. 5 hits for the Reds by 5 different players. Billy Werber and Harry Kraft had doubles. Kraft had an RBI double in the 4th to tie the game. Mike McCormick had an RBI single in the 4th for what turned out to be the game-winning run. Jim Turner get his first win of the season. He's now 1-0 after 2 starts. 8 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 1 run, 4 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Joe Beggs pitches the final 2/3 of an inning, and he will get the save. For the Red Sox, 6 hits. Bobby Doerr had 2 of them. Rudy York and Tom McBride had doubles. York drove in the game's only run, the Red Sox's only run sacrifice fly in the third. Joe Dobson will take the loss, 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs. Neither run was earned. 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. Jim Bagby pitched the final 2 innings. So that's all from Crosley Field, where the Reds have beaten the Red Sox 2-1. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like and subscribe. Head over to rogersportsgames.com. If you're watching this now, it is now on. The series has now been completed, so you can go see what happened in games 2, 3, and 4. You get the recaps, box scores, stats, and more at rogersportsgames.com. So we'll be back with more games from week 2 shortly. The next series up is the 1937 New York Yankees and the 1933 Washington Senators. So keep an eye out for that one. Again, thanks for joining me here. Great teams of the past, season number 3.